Aquarius. Aquarius. Don't go. Simple. The way I can make me feel tonight. So that I you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that can make me feel tonight. Fuck, stop. Non. J'ai dit non. Après, c'est non. C'est gâché le plus, là. Wake you wake up. Frenchie, Frenchie. Frenchie, Frenchie. 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 Oh my god, it feels good. Oh my god, it feels so good.
It doesn't actually do anything. The only way to take down people like this is to actually get a lawyer and have the lawyer literally hit them with takedown requests, DMCA takedown requests, and then YouTube will grant them and actually strike the channel permanently and have it removed. But I'm not going to do that. I don't have the time, I don't have the means, I don't have the patience, and I don't want to do it. I just want to make positive content. I'm a positive dude who just wants to sit here and make fun content for an audience. I don't want to be dealing with toxic, negative detractor shit every fucking day for the rest of my life, because once you do that, once you become that, that's you forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the moment I issue a DMCA takedown against someone like Duty, that's it. It's just going to be endless nonsense forever. I won't be able to have fun with my audience anymore, and I don't want it to become that. Okay? I've shown my flag history. Remember? Was it last year or the year before? I showed the whole thing. The only flags I did, I think that guy Raw Phil I hit with a few because he literally just copy pasted my shit. Those are at the top. All those that say February 27th, February 26th, February 28th. I believe that's the Raw Phil channel. Literally all this guy does is rip my content before I have a chance to upload it, because he rips it raw from my stream, hence Raw Phil, and he puts it on his channel first. So he steals views from me. It's completely 100% illegal. 100% illegal to do that. He doesn't have any legal grounds to do it. He's just as bad as Duty streams. When are you going to act on a Raw Phil channel? It's obvious you're bypassing fair use. I haven't really looked at the Raw Phil channel yet. If they're doing exactly what Duty was doing, it's a violation of YouTube's terms of service. Now, if they're not monetizing it, there's not much I can do. If they're monetizing it, and YouTube takes a look at it, they will probably completely demonetize that channel. But as for just just doing it, reposting it, I don't know if YouTube would care, right? But like I said, I don't really care that much about going crazy about that kind of shit, but it is something that perhaps we could look at one of these days. I did tell you guys, if you feel that there's a channel out there that's messing around or doing something underhanded, let me know and we can look into it, where we can investigate it on the podcast. And that's something that I would definitely be willing to do, because it needs to be done. These people need to have, the eye turned on them if they're messing around and breaking terms of service and shit. You know what I'm saying? And effort and research, right? To actually get all the information together for that kind of a documentary. And they're going to put painstaking work into it, right? Because that's going to take some detective work to figure out who are these fucking weirdos who make this content, right? How do they think they can get away with it? Can you imagine trying to figure out who Raw Phil is? The guy who literally raw rebroadcasts and steals my content daily. He outright knows what he's doing is illegal. He knows there's no legal justification for doing it. He just thinks he can get away with it forever. Seriously. Like, there's no way that he can actually think what he's doing is okay and protected by the law, but he just thinks I'm never going to go after him. So can you imagine what kind of a cracked guy that is? Based is not very appealing. You get my detractors or you get the Reddit clips. You don't get the raw DSP content here on the channel. You get Raw Phil stealing the content from the channel. So, hence, what I've been saying is basic and simple, alright? Sadly, Beast is not. I don't benefit from the toxic content. I just don't. I don't. Alright? It doesn't help me at all. All it benefits are people who are no-load losers who steal to make their own content. He's in the Raw Phil chat. Okay, there you go. It was Raw Phil's chat. Yeah, what a shocking twist that it would be Raw Phil involved with this, right? Oh. Now, let's think about this even bigger picture, everyone. You ready for this? This guy is directly involved with Raw Phil. Oh, Raw Phil, the guy who actually illegally restreams me every day and tells everyone to come watch his version of my content. So now you're involved with freezing my chat, which means you're disrupting my business, and now you're stealing my business. That's 2 strikes, buddy. Not only are you stealing my fucking business, but now you're actually hindering my business. I think there's a nice lawsuit coming for you, you dumb motherfucker. I really think there is. Because now I've had enough. I really am starting to get fed the fuck up with these fucking loserish, pimple-faced internet dweebs who think they can fuck with me. I've had enough of your shit. And if you're allowing that guy in your chat, you're harboring him, and you're actually promoting, oh yeah, freeze Phil's chat, guess what? Legal liability, bitch. You're fucked, man. These fucking people on the internet have no clue about fucking reality. They don't, because for so many years they felt so protected. because they think I'm on the internet, I'm anonymous. You're not. You're not anonymous. This person who's doing this maliciously has already exposed themselves and publicly admitted to doing it. They went to my detractors channel. Let me show you. This is one of my detractors. They're incredibly deceitful. Because why are they deceitful? Because they try to steal views from my live content. This person literally every single day live rebroadcasts me. In fact, they already have a stream set up for tomorrow to illegally steal my Pokemon stream. They misrepresent themselves as me. This art is my own art from back in the day. They stole it. When they're streaming, people actually come into the stream thinking it's my stream, and sometimes they contribute to this guy. He's a thief. And by all means, his channel should not exist, but YouTube allows it to continue to exist because I won't sue the guy.
Oh, shit. Okay, we have breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Hold on. Let me get it. Okay, well, we'll show it to you here. Raw Phil has been terminated from YouTube, okay? That's it. He has been terminated from YouTube, and it has happened in the time since I played this replay, because if I push play here, will this work? Yes, it will, but now it won't. Yep. There it is. So DSP, trying to get a W today, stepped up his attempts to get Raw Phil shut down. And there it is. Raw Phil is shut down. Now, I will say, many things to remember here. Raw Phil is Legion. I'm sure he will come up in a different way, but tomorrow just got way more annoying because we will not hear the end of how Raw Phil is done tomorrow. However, I don't think that this is going to be like a long-term thing in terms of there will be a Raw Phil out there somewhere for you, I assume. We'll see how long that takes, of course. You never know. Yeah, Raw Burnell or something will be on the way, you'd think, okay? You'd think. You don't know, but you'd think. So there will be... so Hey and Zip is saying a special video today. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. But I'd say tomorrow's going to be very annoying, so hold on to your butts for that one. Ryan Nason says, Triple P called him a pussy for not nuking Raw Phil last Kino stream. Is that why? I wonder. Raw Phil does have a cake. They do have many other accounts, of course, but the easiest one was on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But they do have other accounts, and they're still going to do their thing, but they can't get on YouTube. I don't think it's a lawyer situation, right? But I think it's just enough. But Raw Phil does have a backup. Now, what's going to happen now? Who knows? But we'll see. That's the fact of the matter. So breaking news here, it is true. Indeed, Raw Phil is terminated for the moment.
Try for the crown. on, dude, stop. From part.
Recording. I got it.
Day 279 from part 3.
Paste is not very.
Think 2/10 of the world's biggest dumpling is served at this Georgia? The White Eyes. Are you still before me? Yes. No. This is for them. I'm signing it for you. That's a big stereo. Right there. Don't you want to sign this? Sign it for you? No, I want you to change it. How many pieces of pizza you gonna eat? Best character? Lost. That. Give me Kale. Card against humanity. Should I buy card against humanity? Check the money. 69 here. Pay to play. Host hat. I'm going to take. Maybe we get it. Okay. No. Serpent's kiss. Mystery. Oh my God.
Mother. Okay, let's go. Time to start today. Positive way. Slept for 4 hours, we're good. Just watch some Phil Burnell. And and then we'll continue our day. I got an hour just chilling. So I have time for chips. have to check. Macaroni. North Ogan. Snake. Wait. Is he? Chino. I want to get the best cut now. That is amazing. Don't blink, you should blink. Oh my god. You slept for 4 hours. That was fantastic. Currently 4:30 a.m. Right now what we're gonna do is super simple. Oh shit, I'm about to die. We're about to die. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend the last an hour. My apologies. And then we're gonna go out. We're gonna do our first TikTok live in a while. And that is pretty much it. So without further ado, let's go. Without further ado, let's go. Really super excited about today. And what else? What else? Yeah, maybe eat some chips. It's odd because I didn't think I was gonna sleep for so long. But then this is really good that we slept, so don't really mind. No apologies.
I hate everything I'm doing, and I'm just stuck
That was good.
At the beginning of the stream.
Get some popcorn. Some caramel.
Freebie. Are we gonna get any?
Contribution at all.
T'as besoin d'être au barbecue, ça que ça coûte un bras, je te montre ça, ça, paf, c'est tellement bon, ta gang va recommander. Et vu que c'est pas cher, tu vas pouvoir l'exaucer. Tadam! Wow! Le bon coup de vos vacances, c'est super simple.
Hey, Meta, filme ça.
L'IA d'AWS fait progresser les entreprises. Elle aide Audi à concevoir ses véhicules du dessin jusqu'au client. Offre des analyses en temps réel aux amateurs de la Bundesliga et aide les petites entreprises à prendre en ligne avec
Chips,
les
Ruffle, creamy dill pickle.
Comment l'IA fera-t-elle évoluer votre entreprise?
All you do is click one button.
Additionally tonight. What are we at 90 something? Let's get to 100 immediately. Let's get. We get one sub right now. We've hit it. One sub is all it takes. One $5 tip, all it takes. Let's go.
Contributions are greatly appreciated. Contributions keep things going, and contributions are essential for my continued success. However,
Contributions are mandatory. Are not. Excuse me. What did I do now? Contributions are not mandatory. Forgot the key word there. Not mandatory. I'm happy to accept you guys. Bye. And it was tough. I'm very, very happy to have you guys invite me and put me on a daily basis.
Can I cosplay like the casino? No, I don't have a mentally retarded audience. I'm not trying to attract childlike or child-minded people to my streams. So I don't play dress up and try to look like a cartoon character or something. You know, I try to be like a normal person, try to portray myself like I'm a normal dude. No, not too much effort. It's literally trying to attract the child-minded audience. It's just like when all the streamers all of a sudden decided they wanted to dye their hair neon colors, start talking in a certain way, and try to attract kids and teenagers to watch them play Fortnite. So, their audience is, hey, I know that these are slow people, so let's dress up and try to attract kitty-minded adults who have money. Exactly what it is. And it's tried and true, it fucking works, so they just keep doing it. Yeah, they do make more money than me, and they make insanely harmful content that, is incredibly toxic and harmful for human society as well as the internet. And they take the money from people who are mentally deficient. So, I feel good about the money I make. They don't care if they have no conscience. I can never do that. I feel terrible. It's just as bad as everyone else who's a faker on the internet, just trying to fucking make that bag by any means necessary. Guard.
That's like me, right? That's like me. But this is also a situation where he's being hypocritical and he's full of shit too. Because you can't criticize other people and say what you're doing is completely wrong if you're also doing it maybe in a different manner, but you're still doing it.
The first time when I was casing people to work with, okay, about 2 years ago, and the first time I saw Kino Casino ever, the first stream of theirs I ever tuned into, I'm not kidding, within the first 5 minutes, Ashton pulled out the fucking triangle and started doing ding, 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 ding. And the moment he did that, I said, it's either they're mentally deficient or they know their audience is and they're trying to do the big shiny blinky thing that everyone can get into. Because a normal person sees that behavior, you're like, that's disturbing. It actually it annoys you, it bothers you. You hear the loud noise, you see it, it's like, oh, why would you do that on a stream for adults? And then you realize that's not the audience they're trying to get. They're actually trying to get mentally deficient people who like drama to send them money. So at the fucking slide whistle thing. Are you shitting me? That's like from Looney Tunes cartoons from when you're like 4 years old. And you're doing a slide whistle. Like, what is going on here? Obviously, this is a predatory audience right now. Like, they're really trying to portray
Wow.
dumb people or slow people. It's fucked up.
Window pickle is a mess.
The content shouldn't exist. But, you know, that's the internet. Everyone's free to do whatever the fuck they want. So, you know, it's pretty messed up. And that's kind of when I knew when I saw them, what they were doing, I was like, yep, these guys will fall for it. And they did. You're gonna stay for the cards? Awesome, Jade.
Wow.
We got 3 packs to open. Can we get some final support and get more? Because it kind of, I'll be honest, it's been an amazing week. Alright? This short week. Except today. Today's the day when we had the big victory celebration. The chat came back, we could all talk, and then we basically had a slower Dark Souls stream and a slower TCG stream. Can we get some any support at the end? Anything would be cool. If we get to 150, it'd be perfect. So we can do 4 packs. Alright? That'd be amazing if we can. So someone just did a $50 contribution right now, that'd be perfect. And then we get 2 more packs after. Remember, for $50, you get a bonus pack anyway. And then on top of that, we'll also have an additional pack that hit the 150 milestone. That would be a great way to end the week, okay? Or do 5,000 kicks would do it. 10 subs on kick would do it. Right? $50 super chat, $50 tip, anything. The tips tonight have been really slow. Like taking a look. We had some good memberships. We had some decent super chats. The tip, the top tip of the night was $1. For real? I feel like there was a $5 tip in there somewhere. And no subs whatsoever. So now we know why we're at only 100. That's exactly why. No subs and no tip is exactly why.
Just throw me money. Just give me the money. What? Is that how it works? People just throw you money?
Bull, Holofoil, Keldeo. I hate to say it sadly, not even any good normal cards. And what I mean by that is when you're chasing sets and decks, you're looking for the ones like I said yesterday. Yesterday we were lucky. Not only did we get that Frogadier hit that was pretty decently valuable, but we ended up getting full holo Xerneas and full holo Trevenant, both of which are considered the rare normal cards in the set. And that's going to allow me to likely build a deck or 2 or a set or 2, because those are the ones you rarely get. Then we didn't get like Jack. This is a very low value card, and Darkness is kind of regular common card, so nothing too special there at all. Exactly. No dopamine hits tonight. No dopamine. We wanted dopamine. No dopamine to provided tonight, sadly.
Leave comments. Yeah, I'd like you to do this. You know, what have we done so far? We did Chaos Rising, Mega Evolution, Perfect Order. We've done Surging Sparks. Remember we did that? That was a good set. That's where we got our Pikachu from, right? So we've done various different English ones. And I'm just curious if anyone has a preference. The thing is, to be honest, they're getting harder to get. Meaning, the wait time when you order it sometimes is upwards of more than a week. And I was getting them pretty much within 2-3 days at first, and now it looks like the times are kind of pushed out. So we'll have to see, you know, by the time that we get through this Japanese box that's already on order, how long it'll take to get another English box and go from there. But I really enjoy doing this, guys. I do. Yeah, contributions have been pretty damn low tonight, and that's just a matter of fact. I'm not complaining. But I'm worried because, you know, I know for a fact the attendance that wasn't great, which is okay. But also contributions weren't that great. So, you know, if I keep playing it, it'll end up completely dead nights. I go out and doing other stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably gonna let's do it again next week. Let's do it again next week. Let's see how it goes. I enjoy doing it tonight. I'm hoping this will build tight. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champion time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Feel us. Indoctrinated children of sentient money. Literally looking for some money. Gone. Gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. Contributions are mandatory. Well, I
Let's get some support for classic JRPG, Suikoden 2. Let's do it. Come on. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Classic JRPG Fun here on DSP Gaming. You guys showed up, you hung out, you supported, and I committed to playing the sequel. It's time for the sequel. Amid the destruction and desolation of war, a single bloom sprouts, giving the seeds of hope to the world. A young, stalwart upstart and his gay brother. Wait, what? And some random chick who keeps bothering them and won't leave them alone. A really annoying nerdy girl who's very bossy and yells. The world's furriest dog. A bunch of drunken gamblers. Never would have expected that. And a whole bunch of characters you'll use 3 times during the game. Prepare your butts. 3 different colors of
I
glowing
got
light
so
effects.
lucky.
There's a manual. Okay. New game, normal. I forgot his default name. What is the character's default name? Hussein? No, that can't be his default name. Hussein? Like Saddam Hussein? No. What is this nonsense? Is his name seriously Hussein? It can't be. I never knew that. If that's the case, I probably just named him Phil or whatever back in the day. That is your name. Someone actually is named Hussein at the chase. That's my name. Ryu, just spelled differently. Okay, that's canon. Got it. That's what we'll go with then. Hussein. Why did you give me Hussein?
My
That's
apologies.
hilarious. Big Mac says he thinks this game will end up a night game. As I've said, guys, if you support the game, this will be a daytime stream. I want to make it a major play,
involved
just like I did with
in the
Suikoden 1.
vortex.
But I do need people to show up, engage, and support with it like you did for the first game. So if you're here for chill JRPG fun, please support
What is
today's
your...
stream.
Okay, this... This is complex.
So basically, if you can't figure this out, these guys are... Oh, yeah! No, almost all of them. And by the way, how do we increase back speed? There it is. See, go faster. For now, we'll do normal, but once we already know the enemies, once we can auto battle and do battle speeding. Nice. Got it. Watch and we got the bonus box for the DLC. Damn. It's like Suicide Kings in Red Dead Redemption. Only there's no stagecoach. La 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 la. A $20 tip. Thank you so much. Anonymous $20 tipper. That will get us up to 68 of support and climbing. Thank you so much. And remember, please keep Suikoden 2 in the rotation on day streams by supporting the streams. Like I said, we committed
Sorry,
to
yes.
going to play the game, and we are. If we keep getting support, it will stay a daytime stream, and we can do major streams of it. You know, I don't want to have it at night, but I have to reserve the day streams for the games that people want the most support. So if we hit the goal today, this will absolutely stay in the rotation as a daytime stream, okay? All right, now how do I leave? Rough, rough,
I
rough, rough, rough.
think...
Rough, 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 rough.
Oh, shit.
Let's see here.
What the fuck?
Thank you for becoming a member. That's actually
You
first
absolutely
stream.
suck.
And that's $3 support. Now we're up to 70.
Oh, I hate you.
Thank you guys. Well, halfway to the goal almost. Only a few bucks. We'll get halfway to our goal at 75. Holly boy. You mustn't go to North Swallow Pass. A horrific mist monster lives there. I'm serious. I was so scared I had to change my pants. What? Do I know you? Are you looking for Sai? He moved away a while ago, but people keep coming by looking for him. Huh. Sai.
Oh, I should
Sai,
think
like
I can.
A musician? Knockup style? Huh. It's time to go back. We have the flower. Where's, what's their name? Potch? Where are they? I don't see him. Where the hell's Potch? I beat Potch the flower. I don't know where he went. Potch, where the hell did you go? I'm confused. Potch has disappeared, and I don't know where to give, the flower. Am I blind? Where the hell is Potch? Potch, you idiot. Why did you disappear from the game? I don't know what happened. I have the flower, but I can't find Potch to give it to. Same dialogue. Yeah, invisibility toggled. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I went and got the flower and come back. What happened? This is a problem. I don't know what to do. Go to sleep? Why can't we go back to my cell? Was something supposed to happen that didn't trigger, and now I can't advance because of it? I think so. I haven't played this in, forever, since the 90s, so I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. No idea. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that there was something else I was supposed to do in the town, and it didn't trigger, so therefore, the plot won't advance. Well, look at these things. Furs. Where? No, we already did this. This is the beginning. We can't go in there. We already did that. We did everything. We talked to her. She's looking for Bonaparte. Whoever the hell Bonaparte is. We did everything. Yeah, we went in every building. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I got the flower. They gave it to me, so I'm good to go. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I don't know. This is weird. Hopefully the game's not messed up. Paul's waiting for you at Leona's. No, he wasn't. Oh my god. That's him. That was, dude, he looked exactly the same as them, besides the hair color, so I totally thought that it was just a generic soldier standing there. Well, I'm an idiot. Alright. Guys, can we get some support so we go to 2? I'm enjoying it so far. I love the throwback stuff. I want to keep this in the daytime rotation. We need to have support like we did in the first game to do that, okay? So please support the playthrough. Let's get to the halfway point right now. I am going to be going on my break soon, but then we'll have another, hour and a half, so. Can we get some kick support today for Suikoden 2? That sure would be nice. Davian says Kick doesn't have a refined enough mind to enjoy the classics, so they won't support them. Wow. You guys on Kick don't like any classic games, huh? You're a bunch of,
sorry guys.
game snobs. You only like newer games for the past 10 years. Well, yeah. Sorry, guys. We already got to nowhere. I don't know why. Maybe I'll get a coffee during the break. NJZ says, will I 100% this game like I did Suikoden 1? Well, listen. That was a question during the Suikoden 1 playthrough. My answer was simple. If people show up and engage and support with the playthrough, I'll spend more time on it and I'll 100% it. I would love to do that in this one, but I do need people to support the playthrough. Right now, we're about halfway to our goal, but not yet. We got about 2 hours left on the stream. Can we hit that goal? If we do, I'll play it more and we'll 100% it. There you go. David Cowboy fan did a $2 super chat and says, it's going down now instead of psycho, please. I don't know what that means, but thanks for a $2 super chat. That gets $73 of support. 2 away from halfway to the goal. Let's get 2 right now. Let's get someone for $2 so we can hit halfway to the goal. Come on. Tonight is gonna be a jailbreak. Oh, wait a minute. They're united. I totally forgot they could have united and they would have killed them all. That's my fault. David Cowboy fan did another $2 super chat. Said, thank you for the super chat. All right, guys, it is time to split the bar. By the way, we're now halfway.
I don't know.
We're now halfway to our goal. Thank you for the early support. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of Suikoden 2. You know, the first part of a very lengthy journey that we're going to have together. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next part. Okay, so everyone, I have to go on a break here. But the problem is, the music will not play. Is there any way to, what if I close the game? Hopefully it's saved. I hope it's saved. It says unsaved data will be lost, but how do I... What do you mean kick is down? No, it's not. Kick is up. I guess I can just turn the volume down. That's what I'll do. Let's see. That works. Alright, I'll minutes, all right? And then we'll come back to about 90 minutes of Suikoden 2 here on the premiere stream. Again, guys, now we're halfway to the goal. Thank you for that. Please, let's keep that momentum going. Let's hit the goal so we can keep this on the day streams and get all the characters. That's what I want to do. But I do need the playthrough to be supported, okay? All right, so enjoy some quick clips. I'll be back in a few minutes. More, all right. What the? Oh no, it's not even, dude, it's way too small. Look how small it is. Okay, I'm back, everyone, for 90 more minutes. Sorry to have the mic on. And welcome back. 90 more minutes of Suikoden 2, or Suikoden 2, I should say. And it should be fun. Now, guys, we're about to start this second half of the stream. 90 plus minutes. Let's get some support for Suikoden. Support for Suikoden. Support for Suikoden. Subs for Suikoden. Subs for Suikoden. Come on. Super chats for Suikoden. Super chats for Suikoden. Let's go. Let's get one right now. Come on, let's get one contribution. It's Suikoden. Yeah, Suikoden. It's Suikoden. That's how you say it. Suikoden. Just like that. Suikoden. Subs for Suikoden. Support for Suikoden. Super chats for Suikoden. Oh, you were talking about Beats Motel? Oh, no wonder I didn't know what the heck you were talking about, David Cowboy fan. Thanks for the super chat. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Let's continue on here. Has done a $10 super chat. Says, ask you shall receive. Thank you for supporting Suikoden with our biggest super chat of the day. Very nice. We're now up to 85 in support and climbing. Let's get some momentum going. Let's keep it going. Support for the classics. Support for Suikoden 2. I'll probably speed up the combat now until we get to enemies we don't know. Just did a $2 super chat. It says, ask you shall receive. Let's go, Phil. Thank you for $2. That gets us to 87 and climbing. Thank you for supporting Suikoden. Banana. Ooh, banana. Will she hit the banana? Stay still. Yes. Yeah, let's have a big round of applause. Tips here, please. Hey, you come out too. I got a $1 tip from Ava Cowboy fan. I'm not going to talk about that Ava Cowboy fan because it's a drama topic that's not pertinent anymore. We don't have to talk about it. And he says, what do you think about Bates Motel and Psycho? Psycho is a classic. I've seen it a long time ago. Great movie. Bates Motel, I saw like a season of it. I thought it was all right. I wasn't in love with it, so I never continued watching it. So I don't really have much else to say about that. And he's wondering about my valedictorian speech. I'm not so sure to talk about my valedictorian speech on this random premiere stream of Suikoden 2 is really appropriate. It's kind of a random topic. Okay, thanks for the book. Please tell me I don't have these equipped, because I don't want these. They're not equipped, right? The orbs yet. Doubles potch, doubles experience. I don't want a double potch and experience, so I want to make sure not to use those. That would basically be cheating. A kitty. Mimsy says, why would people like to see this as an JRPG when they let Metaphor die, though? I don't know. Listen, I wanted to play Metaphor. I tried to play the demo. I played 12 hours of it. People would not show up and support it. I played Suikoden 1, and I said the same premise. I said, I want to play it. As long as people come by and support it, I'll keep it in the rotation, and I'll play the sequel. And people did. People actually supported every single stream I did in the first game. We hit the goal, and I kept going. I recruited all the characters. It just worked. For whatever reason, people wanted to see this classic. They didn't want to see Metaphor, but they wanted to see this classic. So I'm hoping we'll have enough of an audience that we can do that with this one, too. I really do. But right now, we've got a little over an hour left. We are over halfway to my goal, so maybe we can hit it by the end of the stream. I hope we do. What did she do? Reno, what did you do? Oh, we had an adult conversation. Come on, let's go. What the heck? Okay, then. Oh, those Japanese. The games they make, let me tell you. This way. Chest. Ooh, bees. Not the bees. The bees. Not the bees. Oh my God. Blade Bunny. Insanely dangerous rabbits with sharpened axes. Stay away of the Blade Bunny. Take this. Kill the whole party. So yes, their team-up is insanely overpowered for the beginning of the game. It's essentially the same team-up that the main character and his trainer had in Suikoden 1, only you get that later in the game. This you get it right at the beginning. Unofficial Gabriel says, are these the hairy balls everyone tells me to go suck? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what people are telling you to suck, but I wouldn't want to put that hairy ball in my mouth, that's for sure. Oh, yep. Swat those hairy balls. Did a super chat, so $7.29 would be $1.98, basically $2.
Ooh, a milli.
Thank you for the $2 super chat. Ava Cowboy fan, I'm pretty sure I shouted out your latest hit, because I don't have one in my inbox. So I think I shouted it out. Doot, 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 doot. The bees! The bees, not the bees! Oh, look. Extermination. Bee extermination technique. Mr. Monster. Oh, Ava Cowboy fan, I didn't see any Tim and Dexter questions in it, actually. I was like, really missed it, but I didn't see that. The last time I saw him, he was going to ask me about valedictorian.
We don't have Wi-Fi. You don't get the date. Wi-Fi is not working. Wi-Fi is not working. Ah, dude.
Yeah, I love JRPGs and I always play them like this. Oh, I always. I'm always very engaged. I love the stories. I love the combat. I love the art. I love the music. And I always read all of the text to make it a better experience for the viewing audience. I've always done this for every JRPG I've ever played. So I put in the effort. I do hope that we hit the goal. We'll see. We're at 105 now, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, I know. Davin, it's a shame you don't get a lot of views for JRPGs. Your attendance is always lower when you're playing them, and people just don't turn out for the classics. I know. And again, I love these games. The truth is, overall attendance is not a big problem for me anymore. I don't really care. You know, like as long as people show up and hang out and do support the stream, I don't care how many viewers I have. And this playthrough, much like Suikoden 1, probably won't have a lot of on-demand viewers either, but I'm okay with that. Again, I want to play certain games, and this is great for variety. It really is. Supervisor Check says if only every viewer would tip. Hey, Supervisor Check, you didn't tip today. You have before, but you haven't contributed today, so, I don't know if you're really the person who should be speaking up about that. That has been a $5 super chat. We're now up to 110 of support. Someone did a $1.29 tip, so that's cool. Thank you. Thanks for the support. All right, 111, guys. Again, we got Just under half an hour left. 111. Can we rally and hit the goal? This is the premier stream of Suikoden 2. This is the one that we want to hit the goal for sure, okay? Wait a minute. Cheek cards like your butt cheeks? It's butt cheek armor? Oh. That's interesting. Butt cheek armor. Alright, now we all have butt cheek armor. Protect the butt cheeks. Do not touch the butt cheeks.
Dude, the Wi-Fi doesn't work. What the fuck? Morning. Damn. Perfect. Okay, let's go. If you feel better, living there. Bonjour. Salut. Good morning, guys. Good morning. How we doing? Don't blink, it's your boy. For the Herschel. Because I'm doing well, having a wonderful day on this early morning. It is the Thursday. I'm gonna have a problem where I need to charge the phone. I think what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to do it in a very specific manner. We're a bit later than usual because Wi-Fi wasn't working. The apartment is just too hot. I can talk now because we have the Everysco plate which is already running. It's already running. Step by step. Walk to the door. This is gonna be humid, people. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. We have such a huge, like, we have such a huge heat. It's gonna be the mess. It's gonna be the mess. So, I got some good news for you guys. Oh, I still want to do a intro. I do think this is important. You see, we're at 27% battery and a non-working Wi-Fi. Ugh. Hear me out. Hear me out. We do have an ice pack on it, so that's good. Make your face us. Dumb Link is your boy Ink with the gorgeous moon in here. I'm going to be filming it because I'm also having a fantastic day. It is early AF. It is 5:20 a.m. We don't have Wi-Fi because it's just too hot in the apartment. I restarted not just restarted it, but 10 minutes ago, so it should be working and there's no reason for you not to work. So right now I'm a bit on the edge because I knew needed to work. Why? Because I slept for 4 hours. And we did upload and I did free the phones, but it's not gonna be enough. Yeah. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Perfect. Okay, good. I was also doing the tower. Okay. Early morning sunrise. Are you guys down for that? Are you guys down for that? Date is the 9th, July 2026. Imagine if I still said 2025, that'd be wild. So we can finally start our day. Holy crap, it feels good to start. My phone doesn't work. I swear to God. You're asking yourself, Ink, aren't you supposed to be live this morning? I was absolutely supposed to be live this morning. I was absolutely supposed to be live this morning. Then that's me. Connected, no internet. Yeah. And I have the LTD. I have the LTE. The reality is, because it's the first one I do in a while, I possibly will do it for like 3 hours. I just don't know if I can stop myself from using the Wi-Fi a lot. Yeah, the LTE a lot. So I'm kind of in a bad position. This is completely frozen. Because I don't have Wi-Fi. And I fucking suck and I fucking rocks. I wish it would just obvious. Now it's working back and now I'm super happy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some water, some soda, and some battery pack. Maybe not connect myself because I'm big on honesty. However, this is cool. This is really cool. Today it's gonna be raining, guys. Oh, I forgot to show you. I forgot to show you, people. I'm so sorry. Am I worried about the no Wi-Fi? Yes, absolutely. Because I never planned that. Oh well, you know, you should upload more in the winter because in the summer it's very hot and the Wi-Fi won't work. I never planned for that. Yes. 100%? Yeah, 100%. We're good. And I forgot my water. So, I was also supposed to do a mukbang. I don't know if I'm going to do a mukbang this morning. The reason as to why is super simple. The reason as to why is because, well, here's the plan. So, we slept for 8 hours, which is great, because I needed it. When I said 8 hours, I mean 4. I slept from 1 to, or midnight to 4 in the morning. Yeah, and the only reason I woke up is because I did the tower. So, thank you, tower. Yeah, low key, high key, medium key. This was kind of meaningful for me, right? So, that was there, what we did. But because I didn't do this, why am I so happy that I slept? Because I don't have to edit anymore. I just have to upload. And I can do that when I'm sleeping. That's great. That is fantastic. Which means I cannot technically sleep for 7 hours per day. Doesn't matter. I don't have to do editing. Now, what editing could I have to do? Super simple. A phone close, a recording close, I have to repair it. I won't repair, so I have to take out and do a small editing. But I could technically do it for, I could technically work for like 14 hours. I don't have to worry about anything, which is great. The Wi-Fi stopped working at 5 o'clock in the morning, like 5:05, 5:07, I don't know. But it was not that long ago, so. And yes, I'm really stressed. Because, historically speaking, it happened twice this year. And the 2 times it was bad. The first time it was like 2 hours. Multi-window close. Okay. Too hot. That's to be expected. That is to be expected. It's okay. Because we have the, I had the, no? Okay, good. So I had the lighting on. It is to be expected, right? Dude, I'm stressed. The second time it was 11 hours. Truth is, I don't have 11 hours. So I'm gonna repeat myself. If you're clever enough, you already understood. I slept, meaning that I'm not tired. I cannot upload, meaning I can't do shit. I woke up an hour to the 8 ago. So yeah, forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Now that it's colder, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to restart it again. I don't think there's consequences to restarting your router. I don't know. Let's try it out. Fuck, man. just don't think there's a solution. What is the solution? Solution is stepped up right here. And this has 12 gigs. 12 gigs an hour and a half. An hour and a half. The stress. So last night was absolutely phenomenal. I didn't do as much as I wanted to. I didn't get to publish all the videos. But publishing all the videos is just a click. Well, like a couple of click. Enter your login. Select all. Publicize all, and then you wait for it. There's so many and they're big. So possibly we'll say something along the lines of 10 hours, 12 hours, 13 hours. That's it. So yeah. The best thing is, like, I have DVDs. Technically speaking, with that, we're good. We have DVDs, technically speaking, we're good. I have batteries. Electricity works, so we're good. And it's no wonder because, like, right now, I'm sweating. Might I talk for an hour and a half? This, I hope not. Will I? It's possible. It's very possible. It's very, very possible because there's no answer to it. There's no magic solution. Like, hey, magic solution is to restart. We did it. We did something really cool though. So we put a bag of chips, and we took the ice pack and I put a bag of chips, and I put the bag of chips on the bottom, because what was happening is the ice pack was melting, and it was liquid, so you had direct water damage. But now you have the water damage in the bag of chips, and you can just empty it on the garbage, on a neighbor, on a garbage, on the toilet, on the sink, on the bathtub. See, so that much is pretty good. No, we're just waiting, guys. We're just waiting. We are just waiting for this to be fixed, for this to work, for my take to click. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of TSP content lately. It's been chaos. I'm a slut for a drama. Got some kind of bad news. The long wire that we got yesterday, they're not good. They're not charging fast. I say properly, it's fast. They're not charging fast enough. And because they're not charging fast enough, I'm like, oh shit. I know I have a solution. I have a solution. How do I do mobile hotspots on this mask? How do I do mobile hotspots on this mask? Watch your broadcast, what the fuck? I don't know. And that's my biggest fear. Like right now. Not ever, but right now. Biggest fear is that we are in a position where I cannot really do the video that I have to do today because, for example, I have a eulogy to do. It usually take 20 minutes. How many 20 minutes do I have? Not a lot. Please freaking work, dude. I'm not asking for a lot. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please just work. Oh no, electricity to your plug, you should be working. I understand, it's warm outside, but it's warm for everybody, don't you see? In the winter there's heating. You're telling me that the summer is hotter than the heat inside. I don't think so. Hold me Please, my Wi-Fi, please just work. I beg you. If I beg you, you're all good. Regardless the warning. And something like that. And I was ready to do a live this morning. Stop complaining, dude. Just do something. Change your mind. I can't do tire talk because I have to do this. I can't do a mukbang because I'm going to do it at 12 o'clock when I have Wi-Fi. Because also, this is the first time we got to sleep. And while during the night. And I don't know if that's going to affect. I'll tell them at 12 or I'll tell them at 1 or 2. I don't know. I don't know. The future doesn't care me at all. Nothing. Okay, good. And we're back. Like I said, I just needed to change it up a little bit because well, we don't have a lot of batteries, to be honest. Because yesterday it didn't charge, and I didn't check. Because you think that you need to check once, but you don't. Because sometimes you gotta move some wire, and sometimes you fall asleep and you don't check if it's charging. So when I woke up, it was at I don't know. Then I kept checking and like, wait a second, it's at 30 now, and now it's at 16. The good news is the second it's charging, I don't think I'm gonna have a problem. I need to buy for this phone specifically. Stop, dude. I don't have a choice. There you go. I don't see myself, which is a bit odd. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Well, not perfect, but fuck. Am I supposed to? Okay. I think I'm gonna have to change wire, guys. I have to buy like a wireless charger. That's the only thing that's gonna save me. There you go. That's a good. Because now when I'm doing it, I'm forcing in the wire in the hole. That's never good for a USB key in the garbage. So now we have possibly a better wire. Why better? Because I know it works. I also question myself, like, hey, is the wire problem with the phone? If it doesn't work, the problem is the phone. Can I fix this problem now? So I'm hoping it works. It is a steamy, it is a hot one. Something like that. I wonder how many people refuse to go to a hot one. I wonder how many people refuse. And I wonder how many people like Dude, how much I have to pay to pretend that this is spicy or not? There's possibly like an NDA of, just fucking work, dude, please. Please. Thank you. Good. There's probably like an NDA of, like there's people that ask you, hey, is there enough spicy version of the show? Yes, there is. Sign this NDA. I'm gonna get the lawyers at my door. It's like I was saying, the new ones that we ordered, they're good but not great. They're better than what we had, but we have some better wires, so they're not charging as much as possible. So I'm gonna have to be mindful of what I charge with, understanding that some phone ask for more and some phone ask for less juice to charge. So yeah, but this is good because the sole purpose is we're leaving the phone on like a majority of the time. Sole purpose is, are you charging faster than your are you charging faster than you're depleting your batteries? I have an itch to game. For example, right now we're playing the tower, and last night we were playing a couple of games, but nothing really from it's too hot. It's gonna be a hot one today. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal per se. Why? Because this is not the whatchamacallit. Okay, you're working. See? What I have to do is wait a little bit. I need more patience in life. I need to verify. Yeah. Please drink a lot of water. It's very warm. I was with my mom since Thursday. It's not good. Yeah, today's gonna be raining though. That's super nice. That is uber nice. See, everything is working now. Hell yeah, you're working. Hell yeah, hell yeah, you're charging. Hell yeah, you're so hot. I wish it was telling me like the how hot it was with the indexed. Feels like 22. Everything's gonna be alright when sitting next to you. I don't know about you. This night when Passy won't be doing the 8 o'clock. Why? Because every single day we're doing the same thing. And right now I'm not tired of it, but I'm struggling to do it. Like for example, I left the tower, but we've been doing 4 days. And now what I'm doing is I'm not finishing the run because I don't care. If I'm not finishing the run, I'm not getting what I need. And because I'm not getting what I need, then I'm not doing as much as I should be doing right now. This is, okay, so this is good. So we have to press OK. But doing so, we move the phone and we unplug it. But it's working. See? Calm. It's calm, smooth, and collected. Wins the race. So, last night I was tired, but I was tired the day before and the day before. So I was like, okay, well, can't really count on that. Can't really be like, hey, you're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna be able to do a lot, so yeah. But at the same time, I'm like, wait, if it's to work, it's gonna work. Okay. What I'm gonna do is this. Chocolate L. I don't know if Chocolate L is the most popular UFC fighter. Connor is back. Connor is absolutely back. I want to come back to something I said yesterday, because now everything is working. We can focus. You know what I need to do today? I need to call Carly. I'm gonna wait until like 12 to call her at like 11, and I'm gonna come to do the mukbang, do my subject, and I'm gonna call her because I think she blocked me though. And yes, I need the logo, but also I don't want to be blocked because she's cool, you know? Yeah. I feel bad because I'm putting more effort because the motivation behind it, but even if it wasn't for that, I just care about the girl a whole lot, you know? So, I want to come back on something I said yesterday. Yesterday, I made a video. I wasn't even doing a video per se. I wasn't even doing a video. I was doing the intro, and I had it Connor Murphy, right? And I mentioned this a bit yesterday, and now, right now, I freaking hate this. I freaking hate this. You know the thing that I don't like, I dislike as much as this. There's a lot of people that are coming out and saying, "Hey, we love Connor Murphy. It was such a good dude. He was such a, you know." And the reason why I hate that is, the guy was clearly going through shit. He was clearly good. So I saw an interview from him yesterday, because people now are paying attention to him. So I saw a clip of an interview yesterday. And he was like, "Dude, you were generational success. You were getting 6 million views per videos. What happened? Do you still have the money, or you lost it all?" It's like, "Yeah, you lost it all. I live in a golf house in a shitty golf house, and in an exotic place, right? And I think it's Thailand." At the end, so I think that really changed because that was kind of a bit outside. So in the beginning, his content was more. When I watched a couple of his video, again, he's still pretty boy. He was still pretty boy. I had Rich. Rich was older. I was like, I made it in life. I don't give a fuck anymore. He had the pretty boy that would get all the girls. You go to a bar. Jeff side more, but Connor, go to bars, like there's no point in trying to get a girl. There's no point. And girl will tell you, like a dad bod, no. We were 19 when I was watching those guys. You don't have a dad bod at 19. You don't have a dad bod. You have a mom bod, which is hot. You have a dad bod at like, depending on the person, I guess, but still, you know? So yeah, and he was talking about how his content was a reflection of his mental. So because his content was more weird, he was in a weirder headspace, and people didn't notice. And then he made videos, and he was showing the lake. So the cause of death was drowning, but now it's written as on life, right? And what I dislike is that you guys, it's okay to mourn someone. What I'm gonna say is not for the faint of heart, so if you don't want to listen to, that's fine. You guys didn't care about him when he was depressed. You didn't care about him when he had those thoughts. You didn't care about him, and he made a video, right, which was for the death of Oliver Tree. And he did a whatchamacallit, like a music video for Riding Around the Cowboy Don't Cry. It's too much, I don't want anymore. Start feeling like I did it before. Wild West, run around the carousels, you catch my drift. She took me for a spin, and you guys just didn't care. I didn't care. They did the same thing for Other Tree. Like, you guys didn't care. The only one that I truly feel like had shit to say, there's two people for Other Tree. There's two people. There was Jake Weber. Why were you close? Well, kinda, but more than that. Storage is full. Okay. My apologies. It's not full, but okay. It's not full, but okay. Okay, Ming. See, this is what I don't like. I'm gonna have to do the editing of that. It's okay, it's one video, but still. Don't let her get through. Wi-Fi is working, which is pretty good. Now, guess what? Now, there's this super nice breeze running round the carousel to catch my drift. She took me for a spin. It's too much, I don't care anymore. Stuck feeling like ever before. Wild West. To the bathroom. My apologies. Like these, I mind less like doing some editing or uploading them because they're constant talking. Like, and the phone is too hot. These I don't mind because we're talking a lot. We're talking a lot, and you know, not a lot is going on. But still, and I made the same thing as yesterday. Didn't separate the videos. Shit. Bathroom. pushes. Old West. And we're back, which is great. I had to say, for such an old phone, this phone is mesmerizing. I basically have like 3 windows, legit 3 windows open, which is the studio, the game, and this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. We are sitting on 6 gig, but I got one videos uploading, which is an hour and a half, which is 7 gigs, so it should be enough, right? Sorry I closed the videos because now that Wi-Fi is working, I have to make sure that I'm uploading from the right phone, which is this phone. This one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that this is not uploading. Because I just made space. I just made 20 gigs of space. So we're good. We are good. So like I was saying, was Jake Weber. This is part 3, by the way. There's a lot of part, I know. I know there's a lot of part. And they're telling me that there's no, okay. See, it is charging though. And kind of quickly because we were at 12%, now we're at 15. It's not a lot, but like, you have 3 windows open, so yeah, it is a lot better. Like I was saying, a lot of people, when somebody dies, their first question is like, no, that's impossible, because I thought this person, like last week, I thought this person a month ago. Jake Weber did a video 3 weeks before Oliver died tragically, you know? It's like, holy shit, dude, that's insane. And Ethan Klein, why? Because they had like this huge friendship. Like, for example, and I'm trying to be, how can I put this? Oliver Tree, of course, I had to deal with a lot of content creator, I had to deal with a lot of people, I had to deal with, you know, a lot of people, right? Think about the Logan Paul, thinking about the Ethan Klein, thinking about the KSI, thinking about the, there's possibly a lot more people, but with Ethan Klein, it was like a long-lasting relationship, and they were really close, so Ethan was like one of the first people, and what is kind of cool to see is that when he passed away, sadly, a lot of people first thought was, I hope Ethan's okay. And this is sort of messy because, like, well, what about the family? We don't know the family, so parasocially speaking, that have people like focusing on people that are alive. And I know it sounds like I'm saying like, okay, well, this person is dead, there's no use in being sad. Like, no. One of my, and this is a completely different story, but one of my best friend, when I was 20, I was working at A&W. I talked about this before. Ian Knife himself, he was Asian, not Asian IT. And my dude just wanted to be himself, just wanted to be happy, and he was receiving letters from people back home, like in a home country, and you know, and yeah, they were saying like, we're so proud of you, cannot wait for you to become a doctor. And he was like, dude, I don't want to be a doctor. I don't know what I want to do, but I don't want to be a doctor. And one of the most surprising thing ever. That was such a shock. And again, I'm not trying to make this about myself. I'm just portraying what it's like, right? Portraying what it's like. The reason why I'm talking about this is there's a very cryptic reason for it. I'm gonna get in much later, but it's very important also. So at his eulogy, at his funeral, a couple of people talked, and one of the first people that talked was his best friends. And there was sort of two letters. How can I put this? There was two letters of why I'm doing this, because they found my dude in his closet. Yeah. They found my dude in his closet with a tie. Yeah. True story. And there was two letters. It was the official letter to the family, and there was a letter for the bestie, which was friends, which was my friend. And it was kind of intended that the reason why was family pressure. So when it was a funeral, people were kind of pissed at the family. So the best friends, which was her, Pavlo, which was a good dude. Pavlo was a good dude. And they came up, and they talked about like missing the guy and how they were feeling. And I'm like, I wonder how they're feeling. And because the family pressure was the reason as to why I was like more interested in how they were doing, because they lost a friend for no reason. There's a family that says, hey, you could have stopped this, you know. Because if the parents didn't see the pressure, didn't see that, hey, maybe tell the uncle, like, back off, you know. My dude was 18. They talk about being a doctor, you know, so. And stuff. And there was a lot of question about money. Like, think about how you're going to help the village if you're a doctor. That's not cool. That is not cool. That is not cool, you know. And yeah, a lot of pressure for the guy, which kind of sucks. But apart from that, what else? Like, coming back to Oliver Tree, then Connor Murphy, then Marc Messier. With Oliver Tree, like, there's this girl, and weirdly enough, people were asking Melanie Martinez of how she was feeling. And this is kind of weird because Jake, I understood, Ethan, I understood, but Melanie was Oliver's ex, but they dated like a long time ago. So like, moving on, it's like this whole Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, and like, dude, what the heck, dude, what the actual heck? Like, Justin is married, Selena is married, I believe she is, I'm not sure, but I think she is. Like, I understand that they were Seleners, but there's time for, and the worst thing is Selena, like, when she was dating Justin, she was getting so much hate because like, he's mine, he's my next husband, I'm in love with the guy, you know. There's a video of, I'm pretty sure it's Billie Eilish, but there's this girl, and I'm like, in the video it's like, I used to be a Ushalina fan, but now she took my man. And I'm pretty sure it's humor, but still. Speaking of, I saw a picture on Twitter. I was watching porn of Phineas, which is her brother, Billy's brother, and he was with his girlfriend, and I thought it was Billy. They're in bed together. That's weird. I'm not judging, of course, but that's weird. No, it was his girlfriend. I'm like, okay, that's even weirder. But hey, I don't judge. Right? I don't judge. And then you have, but I do think this is a very interesting topic. I do think that as a human species, perhaps socially speaking, we're doing much better. So, for example, I saw this post of Ariana Grande, and they were talking about how crazy it was that she was setting up fashion trend, which is a sweater and high heel. You know, it's a trend, but apparently it is. And she was at the height of her depression. And like, holy shit. And people are aware of that. And people are like, she's in a depression, you know? And people are taking not accountability, but they're taking that in consideration. And this is phenomenal because back then it was, like I mentioned Britney Spears a lot, but There's a South Park episode where they basically sacrifice her because that's what the gods want. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. You know? And coming back to Connor Murphy, it was so sad because, like, I knew he made some. Okay, so it's kind of tough. It was kind of tough because, like, I know he had like a rebirth of sort in the content creation universe because I used to know him a lot. Because, like, algorithmically speaking, you don't watch what I was watching and not have everybody. Like, the odds to, and I think they're a great content creator. The odd of me typing in twins, dude, twins, in the freaking algorithm or the freaking search bar worth next to nothing. EGP, yes, because that was a shit show. And then the odd twin personality speaking were my favorites. Rich was cool. Rich was super cool, but Rich was... I'm gonna put this. Stuffer. Like, the twins, Hodge twins, were doing this as a career. So you were able to say, hey, I'm gonna ask this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Rich didn't need that as a career. He had a very established career. He had some cash. So he didn't need that. So you're like, okay, well, Rich can leave tomorrow. I think there's a codependency issue. I feel like somebody that's doing this as a career is somebody that's doing this as a career. I think it's more likely that you see them on a long term that's not doing this as a career. A better example is Gabiana. Gabiana was cancelled multiple times. She keep coming back. She keep coming back. She keep coming back. Some people to this day are still asking, "Hey, where's Rice? Where's Rice gum?" I'm like, mother fricker didn't post a video in like 10 years. And yes, I used to watch some Rice gum content. Super good content. Charismatic. Super, super funny. Like, the guy would diss people, then get dissed. Then would put Naruto music and be like, I don't know what I did wrong, man. I just want to be myself. And it's funny as fuck. Right? And then everybody in that time was putting so long. It was gold. Oh, it was a good era, you know? And then Rice, and at the end, Rice was posting like once every 6 months. You know? Why? Because he didn't need to post. My dude was making stacks. Then he came out later on. The last time we heard about him is it wasn't even a video. He was talking about how he had this girl and she got pregnant and he lost a baby. Yeah. He wanted to share that because it affected him. I thought it was thoughtful. I thought it was thoughtful. Yeah. Yeah. Sort of insane, right? But what can I say? It's the world we live in. That is the world we're living in, guys. And that's the way she wrote. That's how she wrote, and that's the way she wrote. What else? Yeah, Connor Murphy. I'm so sorry, guys. If I knew him better, like, I would be more serious about it, but I'm just like, because yesterday I felt bad. Last night, not even yesterday, just today. No, but I was like, dude, you mentioned this in an intro. They didn't make a video for the guy. What about Marc Messier? Marc Messier, which is a French Canadian actor that died, but he died at like, I think it was like 80 something or 70 something. You know, is it less sad than Connor Murphy? Connor Murphy was maybe in his late 20s. I don't know, but yeah, it's very different. The whole mood is different. The whole mentality changed. The whole thing changed. Right? It's very different. So then with Connor, it was tougher. it was suffer because, oh, my apologies, finish about Gabiana. Yeah, Gabby was getting cancelled, coming back, getting cancelled, coming back. And what was for certain is no matter how often Gabby would get cancelled, she'll be back, right? So you take it for granted, you take it for, hey, let's expose her, let's cancel her and everything. There was some what you call it? That's also an interesting subject. There was an expose not too long ago because she was somebody came out and was like, hey, Gabiana paid me to kill the situation. Like to not talk about it. Here's my truth. And everybody's like, dude, and dude, Gabiana is a shitty person. She's evil. She is evil. Fuck her, right? But I don't agree because in my book, bribing somebody is not cool. In my book, paying for something not to be said is not cool. In my book, paying people to go spread lies, not cool. In my book, paying people to go and report a mass report, not cool. At the same time, there's no blueprint for YouTube. There is no blueprint for content creation. There is no blueprints for how this shit worked. So then people did things thinking that this was completely normal when it wasn't. When it wasn't. And you're like, holy shit, dude, that's hardcore. But did Gabby did it for, and this is my problem. Did Gabby did it for to be evil? There's no other ways. Like Gabby was making money at hand and fist. Like, okay, well, let's use this money. Like you look at companies, right? And you look at companies and they were gonna do what you call it? Like they were gonna do ads, they're gonna do PR. I'm playing this game, which is The Tower, which you know I'm obsessed with, and I have like 10 playthroughs. See, it's not connected. I know it's gonna charge. I'm gonna let it go. We're gonna breathe in, breathe out, and we'll come back to it. Fuck it. Fuck that this morning. So yeah, they had like a horrible freaking update. And people were pissed off and people were leaving left and right. They did PR. They did a lot of things to fix it. They did a lot of things that they gave more generous rewards to players. They did XYZ to make the player happy. At the end, who won? The player. And there was so much, and I do mean so much, that was in there that was not, there was so much in there that was not necessarily normal. Like in a perfect way, when you fuck up what you do, right? What do you do? And that's a company itself. But even then, like, okay, well, do we give more generous reward? Do we apologize? Do we admit that we were wrong? What do we do? And you have a YouTuber that was one of the first YouTuber to make it really big. You give her a shit ton of cash. There's studies of it. So there's studies of it, which is how do people deal with this, right? Some people will read Rich Dad, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Some people will read books, self-growth, and think that's the truth. But if Anna was like, hey, I fucked up, Google, how do I fix it? Well, when it happens to a company, this is how a company usually fix this problem. And she did the same thing. She tried to bribe people, you know? Am I saying that this is the right thing to do? No. I'm saying that it's easy to, like, understand why she did it. Once she did what she did, doesn't make it okay. No. And then, you're like, dude, you're talking about the girl was canceled 7 times, 8 times. She'll be back, don't worry about it. And then she did a Jubilee video, which is, I had this fear of getting canceled. And in my head, I'm like, Gabby, how can you be worried about getting canceled? You get canceled like 10 times. You're good, girl. You're good. You're still surviving. You're still breathing. You're still somewhat healthy. Mentally, I'm not sure. Small shade, but I'm worried. So you cannot be worried about that. So with Connor, because this is, ultimately speaking, this is all for Connor. this whole thing. Like people, and there was a lot of video that he was doing that was super popular. And it disappeared. I found him again. The guy was weird, and his comments, it was not nice. It was like, dude, I used to look up to you. You see my hero. Now you're this weird guy, and you're like, bro, how are you not able to understand that this guy is truly going through stuff? This guy is truly going through, like, there's a reason why his content is different. There's a reason why it's not like I'm gonna say something awful. Call Connor, right? Connor right now coming back to MMA, right? Conor right now, Conor McGregor coming back to MMA. A lot of people are happy about it. A lot of people are, it's tough because, am I happy that he came back? Yes, absolutely. One of my favorite fighter, right? He's one of my favorite shit talker. But then he come back after 5 years. He's not gonna be the same. He's not the same guy. His kids are much older. They're more aware of what their dad doing. The kid when he was 4 wouldn't say like things that he wouldn't say things like, "Dad, this is embarrassing." 10 years old, 12 years old, say, "Dad, this is embarrassing." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, son," And with Conor coming back, there's a lot of instances of this is not complex, but how's it gonna go? And Conor, with all due respect, I do think he's one of those guys that I'll be back. And again, one person that I really like, which is Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell, I really think he's a good dude. I really think. I look up to the guy big time. But recently he was doing a battle. He was doing a fight, and Dana White was, this is a W for Dana White. He was like, who the fuck is making Chuck fight at 50-something years old? Let the guy retire. Give the guy peace. Let the guy breathe. And I was like, absolutely. 125%. 125%. And we don't have the mentality of doing that. We don't have the savoir vivre, or the common courtesy, or the savoir vivre is actually really well, because it's like, savoir vivre is like politeness. It's like you understand things that you're supposed to understand. I'm not gonna go in the street and hit someone. Not because somebody told me that it was not nice, because I know that's not nice. You understand? So with Chuck, I think Conor's doing that, one of those guys. And Conor had like a rebellious phase when he was left the house. He was doing some drugs. He was hitting people. He became messy. He became crazy, And he became like a lot more extravagant, a lot more intense, You look at Dustin Poirier, which is again a guy that I like. I like Dustin. I think he's a good dude. Why? Because he's funny. I was watching one of his interviews with Theo Vaughn, and they were talking about Conor did a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, and now what are you gonna do? And Theo, as a joke, said they should do like a Dustin Poirier goes to 10th grade, and Dustin could have fucked up Theo like no tomorrow. He laughed. To me, that's a good dude. You don't have to make fun of yourself because it's inoffensive, it's harmless. It's a good dude. I'm not able to do that myself, so super respect for that. Right? And him, he didn't have a fight, and there was footage of him on the body cam, like going after a police officer and saying like, "Do you know who I am? I'm gonna mess you up." Which, ultimately speaking, I think it's a douche move. I think it's horrid. I think there was in no way, shape, or form where Dustin was able to do it, or should have done it. But guess what? I am not him. I'm not his head. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. And then when people ask him what he's doing, he said, "This is what I do when I'm out of the cage for too long. I go insane." That's what Conor did. Then you're judging him, right? But Conor Murphy was the same thing. Like, the guy was not going well. He came back, his comment section was not great. Then he started watching people like Clavicular. And this is all interviews. He was watching a guy like Clavicular say things like bone smashing. Then he said the same thing that everybody said. What a dumbass. Then he did some research on it and he was like, okay, well, this is true. Then he had a resurgence because he was chilling with people like androgenics, like I don't know if even Clav chilled, because even Clav is possibly the biggest person in the look maxing genre. I don't know if there's ladies in that genre. I know he had a girlfriend, which is what's her name? I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, she was possibly one of the bigger one. But it's weird because it was like the king and queen of look maxing. Now the queen is gone. There's still the king, but is she still the queen? I don't know. You know? And then what he did was like, okay, well this makes sense, and then he started making content again. And at the end he was doing those weird videos, bro. He was doing like this on some alligator, and he had like a bow, and he was shooting in the water. And it was like, whoa, what's going on? But he was having fun. And then yesterday I was seeing all those videos, all those edits, all of those. And I'm not saying that you're a fan. So I think that in most cases what happened was people that used to watch him like a long time ago, right? And they kind of didn't see the descent. I'm not saying that everybody didn't see the descent. I'm not saying that everybody should have done something. Because I didn't, so who am I to talk, right? But there was an unawareness. And it's still too late. Like, I'm watching this guy on TikTok. And okay, the guy's not a good person. Not a good person. At all. Not a good person. But this guy that is on TikTok, is getting bullied a lot. Now, I'm gonna be honest. You're sort of master of your own thing. I want you guys to look at this. The sun is between two clouds. Beautiful. Not the best sunrise, but not the worst. Drag me along the carousel to catch my drift. She took me for a spin. It's too much, take anymore. Stuck like I've been feeling before. My dumbass. Click stop to put back to make sure that we were uploading back the tower, but no, because now I'm gonna have to go in like 15 minutes. So I have 15 minutes to finish the intro, and I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try, and then we'll do the rest. So yeah, for the guy on TikTok, and the guy because so okay, let's put it like that, right? There's asshole everywhere. He's an asshole, right? There's an asshole that screams wolf. Like, hey, I'm trying to change. And at first you believe the guy, and then you're like, dude, you've been talking about wanting to change for the last 6 years. You've been on that platform for 6 years. Talking about changing for 6 years. What did you actually do? Like, what did you actually do? Nothing. So you're talking about making effort to change, but you didn't do shit. So you're full of shit. And he's talking about how it's like the way you're talking. He doesn't say that to me. He said that to people that expose him for being an asshole, which is deserved. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? And he said that listening to you talk, I'm gonna take that road, but I'm gonna wait. You're waiting for that, and he's right. People gonna be with mental issues. No joke. Mental issues is no joke, and if it goes there, it's too far. But what happened was he had his girlfriend. He put his girlfriend in the mix, wanting to be looking like a better dude, a better boyfriend. But the girl was a victim too, and they went after her. It's like she was like, no, dude, I'm not with you, because I'm with you. They go after me, they expose me. You know, so he said, okay, well, you got me at the platform. He came back like a week later. In Frank, we have this very popular girl. She's not popular for the right reason. She was a kid that was one of the biggest cold case ever. She was this kid, and we have something in Canada called Amber Alert. Amber Alert is when a kid disappears. And usually the kid is found. So the guy was one of the like very very popular case of wasn't found out, and the father was like, dude, there's some unsavory association that has offered to help me, and then they found the skull of the girl, of the small girl. Her name was Cedrica, and they found it like it had time to decompose completely. Just to let you know. And he did a joke that he's like, hey, he did a joke like he got cancelled, said he lost his girlfriend, left the platform, and he was like, hey, I wish he was there because I'm horny. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. And people canceling him, and it's like, what the fuck? And he was like, no, you can't cancel me because this guy just did the same joke. You know? There is this mental illness is no joke. Some people I don't think deserve to be bullied. Some people are more deserving than others, at least. If there is karma, if there is justice, if there is a social justice, like people feel the need to bully the evil. Well, this guy was evil. Is Connor evil? No. He was a little bit odd, right? But it really bugged me yesterday to see people posting and say, hey dude, we miss you, King, fly high. Like, for example, a dude like Aziz, I get it. Because Aziz died very young. And Aziz, Stradivarian, was like, he died at his peak. Like when he died, he was still very, very popular. But then this is another stupid story because he had a brother, which is called like Chesbra. And Chesbra was also a good dude. Chesbra was the older brother. So his younger brother had died, and you know, people were very sad. And he was also a fitness influencer. He was also making content about fitness. And people were telling him like the wrong brother died. And you're like, in what universe is that okay? In what universe is that okay? Which is what people do. Which is what people do, right? So it just bugged me. If you weren't there at my worst, you now deserve to be there at my best. Yesterday, I had a friend reach out to Tragic. And he was like, hey dude, maybe I'm crazy, but I haven't seen you upload in a while. Is everything okay? And I'm gonna be completely honest. Tragic is a really good dude. Tragic is a really nice guy. He's been on my page for years. Always been super positive. He's always been like a really good person. But I don't think we've ever had a conversation. I think we had like a couple conversations. I think he went to live, but we never DM'd. And this guy still was kind enough to be like, hey, maybe the dude is going through something. So we're moving. And it was super appreciated. But, and I'm not playing the victim. I'm not comparing myself to somebody that chose to drown himself. You're not gonna find me tomorrow in the lake. Trust me. How would I do it if I was to do it? What a weird question. I don't know. I actually have no clue. They could just take a bunch of pills and do it in my sleep. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't know which pill. But I would go on Google. I would do I would do something along the lines of what mixture is not good. Because I wouldn't go for one pill. I would go for multiple pills. No? Yeah. Probably I would do it. And I would leave no letters. And like, I really appreciated that. He didn't have to write me. He didn't have to text me. He didn't have to reach out. He did it. I'm really grateful for that. But what I and again, I'm not playing victim. Please understand. But what I kind of am not super stoked about, or what I do find is a bit comical, is that this guy that I never talked to, that was a good dude, and yes, we known each other for years, but he reached out. How many other people need to reach out? Right? How many other people are reaching out? Like, and the truth is, there's been at least a handful of people that reached out. Oh, my first million. My very first million. Whoa, let's go, baby, let's go. My very first million. Whoa, let's go. That's huge. That is huge. That is humongous. Nice. So yeah, so you look at people that reach out and it's super fun, but in most cases it's public. Like actually going to the DMs and saying, "Hey, what's up, dude?" Not a lot. And like, I'm a very special case. I'm a very special case because it's all documented. First of all, I didn't really stop making videos. Second of all, and what happened was I continued making live content after. So that's why people didn't ask, right? That's why people didn't ask. But at the same time, you're coming in and saying like if it was really serious, if I was going through shit, and if I was feeling like, who reached out? Not a lot of people. Is that okay? No. Is that sad? Yes. Am I guilty for that? Am I the reason for that? Possibly. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. If I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. I have no clue. I don't know. How would I feel if I am? I mean, I did some messed up stuff online, yes, for sure. But, ultimately speaking, did I do horrid things? No. Am I a criminal? No. Did I do things that was illegal? No. There's a lot worse, right? But if I was for mental health issues, like, a lot of people wouldn't be there. A lot of people wouldn't understand. A lot of people would be fucked. Like, there was this specific night. There's a specific night, bro. Very specific night. I was live and I was going through shit. I don't remember what was going on, but I was going through shit. And this is one of my worst moments. I went live. This is a true story. I went live for 12 hours. For 10 of those 12 hours, I am ignoring chat. I'm just watching movies and I'm doing clips. Yeah. One of those movies was Duplex. One of those movies was Jonah X. One of those movies was Hitman. One of those movies was Equilibrium. There's so many movies. There was a specific friend of mine that came in. I watched also what's the one with Juno Temple when she is like a sister? There's Matthew McConaughey. I don't remember, but it was a good movie. It was a good movie. And then fun fact is, she was coming in and out of the life. I was clearly ignoring her because I was in my bed. I was in my head. I was in my headspace. And I feel like she didn't ask me. She didn't ask what she asked at the beginning, like, how are you? What's going on? But she couldn't pick up that I was not doing well. And I get the feeling that she kept coming back because she was bored. I'm like, dude, I'm clearly going through shit. You know me for what? For years. I'm clearly going through shit. Right? I'm clearly going through shit. It's okay, it happens. But you cannot give me one night. You're gonna give me like, and yes, it's my fault for being live. It's absolutely my fault for being live. But a little bit of savoir-vivre, a little bit of common courtesy. The guy is not doing well, let's leave him alone. It's like this person, right, who is sick. And you see them coughing and sneezing. And you go to them and you're like, hey, what's going on, friends? And the person tells you, I have a cold. Oh, whoa, okay, well, you can take this and this and this and this. Are you gonna kiss coming back to the person? You know that they have a cold? No. And if you do, what happens? You're an asshole. But then because it's mental health, you're the asshole because you didn't answer the person that was asking you what's up. I already answered. Okay? So yeah. So all of this to say one thing. All of this to say the following if you weren't there when the person is at their worst, you don't deserve to be at their best. And if you do that, that's fake. I think what happened with Connor was a lot of people was there when at his peak. They reminded themselves of who he truly was, like how much of a legend he was, and they took it for cash. Like, yeah, I remember that guy. Actually remember that guy. So now this is gonna be, and that's it for the intro. Now this is gonna be perfect because what I'm gonna do is, now we have a nice sunrise, we have a nice weather. And what I'm gonna do, because we have rain today, is I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna be watching one movie, I'm gonna be uploading, editing, right? And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back around like, I don't know, possibly like 12, because right now it's what time? Yeah, right now it's 6:30. Yeah, we've been here for an hour. I'm gonna come back at like 12, we'll do a mukbang, we'll do a eulogy, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna have some fun. But for now, let's just upload it, because my phones are full. We played a lot, which is good. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna go sleep. So I'm gonna do my editing and everything. I should be done at like 10, so I possibly will do earlier, because it's gonna be raining, so it'll be hard for you guys to tell what time is it. It'll be hard for you guys to tell, like, hey, it's 12 o'clock, look at the sun. It's gonna be raining. It'll be really fun. Today mukbang. I still have chips, I still have caramel, so I'm gonna be watching movies, playing video games. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. What I do last night, well, last night was kind of special because we stayed up from 10 to 1, which is what you guys saw. Then from 4:15 to 5, which is what you guys saw. Just I was sleeping, so you can see shit. I watched a show which was called The Water Mage, which was kind of good. Not great, but good. We ate chips, we ate caramel, we played video games. One of them was good, one of them was not great. I woke up, it was like, hey, DSP man, because it's chaotic right now, so I watch it. And like, you should go live. My Wi-Fi's not working, my battery is fucking dead. Let's go live. Yeah. 100%. 120%. I would have liked to go live this morning though. I would have really liked to go live this morning. It wasn't in the cards. It wasn't in the cards. You know what would be cool? If I go right now, I'll have time for a mukbang. I'll have time to call Carly. Gonna have what when I come back? We're gonna have a tower talk. We're gonna have a mukbang. You're gonna have a video where you just chill. Because right now what we're doing is there's no space to upload. So I have to upload videos about like my apologies. I have to upload videos about like gaming. But I'm not freeing space on this one, which is what I need. It'll be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. I don't know if I want to sleep. If I sleep at 2, I still have 5. I still have 7 hours. It's a shit ton of time. And I also have to do a movie review. But right now we have like 2 movies. I think we have 2 movies. I'm not even sure. If I do it at noon, I'll have 6, 7. So yeah, it'll be fun. Hope you guys are doing well. And don't forget, if I can end the video on a positive note, if you have mental health issue, please reach out. Reach out to people that care, not a stranger. A lot of people, they reach out to me when they have mental issues. I'm like, dude, I want to help, but I don't know you. So it's not for me to help you if I don't know you. Right? Anyway, that was positive, huh? That was positive, huh? Just happy to be here to film this beautiful morning. Yeah. By the time this is finished, we're done. We're gonna close in a minute, not even. I don't have the storage. Such rainy days, oh rainy days. I just feel like letting this die. But no, it's not proper etiquette. I have time for one joke. Do I want a joke? It'll take me more time to figure out the joke than to film the joke. Yeah. I am looking forward to the rain. I love rain. It'll be fun. Hopefully the Wi-Fi work. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, fucked. But yeah, just ton of things. I feel a bit bad about doing the Tower Talk like later, because right now, this morning we just did the intro, which, trust me, was great, but how much of a perseverance does it serve when I still have to do so much? Because I still have like 1 movies. 3. That's not bad. Not bad. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for being there. Sorry if I'm a bit weird. Like I like to say. If you didn't notice by now, I'm not that weird, though. If you didn't notice until now, I'm either not that weird, or you're kind of weird yourself, so. I don't know. The more the merrier. Don't even get so. Don't even get so. Okay. Huh? Oh. Don't blink if you blink. Welcome to the show. Because doing well, so having a wonderful day. I finished I don't even know how long, but let's say like an hour and a half. An hour 20. Live. The weather is beautiful. I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna be watching a movie. I'm gonna be uploading, playing video games. Still gonna be chilling. Still gonna be doing a lot. And I'll restart at like 10 because we slept last night, so I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but we'll figure it out. I'm in a good mood. I'm extremely thrilled. It's gonna be a good day. I think. I hope. I know so. Yo, don't blame me. Next one. Next one is retro. Retro. Next one is retro. retro is actually like a really clever idea. Good. Let's go. Yeah, it. See what you'd find. My apologies. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, it feels good. My bad. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, look at the setup. Which is a little bit of a cardio. Not in a good shape. Come on. Ah. There you go. Caramel. Hallelujah. And just... Fun fact. If I was to make another playthrough of the tower right today, it would be retro. I got a couple of good ideas for that. No, 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 no. Okay, good. Good night, Shield. Good night, merchant.